Retro Rob's Gaming Videos.
Hey, Rob here. A while back I did a review on the Nvidia K1, actually a first impressions on the Nvidia K1 tablet. And I said, hey, I'm going to come back to this after a week or so and tell you what I think of it. So I am back to tell you what I think of the Nvidia Shield K1 tablet. But first I have a question from a viewer. It was Comlable or Comlabel. No matter how you pronounce somebody's name, and this is totally not the fault of the person with the name, you look like an idiot. You know what I mean? Because if I say Comlabel, which is really how I want to pronounce it, I want to say Comlabel. People go, idiot. He's pronouncing it like an idiot. Like, he doesn't know how to pronounce anything. But if you do Comlabel or Comlabel, then they go like, look at him trying to be fancy. What a moron. You're hosed. No matter how you pronounce somebody's name, you are hosed if you don't know it. Unless it's like Mike, All right, so anyway. The comment was, great review. I was wondering, aside from the cutout for the stylus, would 2014 cases fit? Well, come to find out, I actually ordered a 2014 case initially for this tablet, but then thought better of it because I wasn't 100% sure whether it would fit, and picked up the official Nvidia one right after. So this one took longer to deliver, so I didn't have this at the time I was doing the initial unboxing, but I have it now. It cost me about $5, so I can kind of understand the attraction. $5, $40 for the other one. All right, so let's open this up and take a look here. I usually like to smell the plastic and see if it smells like burning sulfur. It does not. This is actually pretty nice for $5. It's about $8 delivered. All right, so here we go. I'm going to just take this and I'm going to put it in here. Wait. I'm going to put it in here. And let's see. And I'll just snap it in here. Wait. No, really, I don't need to do anything. It fits just fine. So, if you're wondering whether the original worked, whether the original case worked with the new Nvidia Shield tablet, it indeed does. And there's the buttons, so it doesn't get in the way of the buttons. All right, so back on to the rest of the story. All right, so back onto it. How do I feel about the Nvidia Shield tablet after a week or so of use? And I'm going to tell you that I like it quite a bit. There's a few things I didn't mention on the controller. I guess I'll start with that, huh? All right, I'll start with the controller and things that I didn't mention. So I did mention, all the functionality. Here is functionality of the pull-up screen from Android. So, you've got your back, your play, and then you got your home button that you can use. But what I didn't mention is down here. This little pad here acts a lot like the PS4's touchpad on their controller. So this is actually a touchpad, and you can use it to move a pointer around the screen. So that's pretty useful if you're away from the screen, if you're a distance away from the screen, and you need to do something that requires a screen tap. You can just use this to do the screen tap. The other thing that's really, really cool is the volume control knobs right here. And that's really cool because, of course, you have a headphone jack on the top. And it is so neat. I'm pretty impressed with this. So if I'm listening to a radio station or something, and I do at night a lot of the time, I can just have this controller next to me with the headphones plugged in, and I can control the volume right here and anything else I need from the controller. So yes, that is really nice. After a little while, I have to say the controller feels light to me. Wait, you know what? Hold on. Just a second. I've got one right by here. This was unplanned, not part of the script. It's about the same weight, if not a little bit heavier, just a little bit, than an Xbox One. Here's the Xbox One controller, by the way, if you're wondering by size. There's the Xbox One controller, and there's the Nvidia Shield controller. I it feels light to me because I'm just so used to the Nvidia Shield Portable. And I honestly, I don't like it as much for that. It's still a great controller. It's a little bit stiffer. But that's weird. I'm sorry. I like the Nvidia Shield Portable because of the heft. That's probably because I'm not a limp-wristed wuss. So there. All right. I'm just messing around. Because a lot of people complain that it was too heavy. I got huge hands, and I did at least some labor in my life, so it doesn't feel that heavy to me. It just doesn't, and I kind of like the way it makes me feel like there's something there. So that is one negative. I don't like how light it is. I think I noted that there is a mic right here as well on the controller. All right, so we're done. Quick roundup of the controller. Again, D-pad. 2 analog sticks that work a lot like PlayStation 4 because they're crossed like it is, but they're a little bit closer than the PS4. I actually like that a little bit better than PS4's controller. A, B, X, Y buttons. Of course, you've got triggers. You've got bumpers. And again, a sync button or power button up at the top, back. This is usually like a play button. And then your home button. This is a touchpad. Volume controls, okay? I'm sorry, volume controls. I hope I didn't just do that whole thing holding it so you couldn't see it. But anyway, and of course the headphone jack at the top. So there's the whole rundown of the controller. All in all, it's very nice, but again, the lack of weight for whatever reason kind of bothers me, and the fact that it's a little bit stiffer than my old controller. That might have been because the other controller is broken in. Okay. Let's keep going on. I'm enjoying the fact that this has a larger screen. This is NVIDIA's actual cover. So this is the one that you actually buy from NVIDIA. I like it. It's quite classy. If you look at it versus the aftermarket one, it's got the magnet goes all the way across it, or at least there's several magnets across it. So it feels like it feels like it adheres to the screen a little bit better than the aftermarket ones do. It's it's obviously a quality build. I don't know if it's worth $40, honestly. These things are very expensive, and I don't know if they're really worth it. That said, it's probably worth it more than Apple's. I feel it's one of the things that it does right is it is magnetic. I mean, it magnetically holds on to it. However, it's got these 2 little pegs in it, and those go into little holes right here. And see how it just magnetized itself to it? But it feels like you've got a lot more grip on the Shield device with this cover than, say, like with an Apple cover. So it's really well done. I kind of wish it would have protected the back, but if it protected the back, then you couldn't see this cool, hey, it's a Shield. So there's that. I've taken a picture or 2 with this device. I have no idea. Where did they go? That's funny. Get out of there. I will say that the photo quality is okay. Here we go. In decent light. Oh, actually, I deleted it. Sorry about that. Here, wait a minute. I'm going to take a picture of me. You're so vain. I bet you think this picture's about you. You're so vain. Oh, yes. Wait. This is very exciting for you, isn't it? I mean, this is like something you really want to see. All right. There. All right, I took a picture, and what I'll do is I'll just post it right up there. Hopefully I'll be able to email it to myself or something, like I can on my Apple devices. But the camera's passable in decent light, but in low light, not so good. But, I mean, are you really buying this for that? You probably shouldn't be if it's what you're looking for. But it's got a passable camera that you could use maybe for eBay, for your eBay app. So, good enough. As far as how it runs games, even games that run on the Nvidia Shield Portable appear to run a little bit better on this. Stuff that I didn't really know wasn't running really fast, I now notice. A really good example of that is, where is it? Do I have it installed right now? Do I not have it installed? I must have got rid of it. Modern Combat 5. Oh, no, it's there. Okay, Modern Combat 5, there's kind of a slowdown on the Nvidia Shield handheld, and you can see that on, I've got another video actually playing it, but on this system, it's a heck of a lot faster. And that's just due to that tiny little kick of a processor that the K1 gives you. So it would be nice if a portable ever came out with that processor. Or at least, hopefully the next gen will have an X1 on it, and we'll be able to play with that. But there is definitely a performance gain from going from the Nvidia Shield Portable to this. So if you're thinking, hey, I don't know if it's going to be that big of an improvement, yeah, it is an improvement, and it's probably worth it if you're thinking about doing it, especially since this device is down to $200. Unless, of course, you want anything with it, then the price is going to go up a little bit. So, all in all, how do I feel about it? I still do miss the portable. I have to say, I like the fact that it was an all-in-one device, but I think I can pretty well adapt to this. I'm liking it quite a bit. I like the fact that I can take the screen, put it back a little bit if I want to, and just kick it on my knees. But the negative to that is it's not attached here. I've got two pieces here to carry around or bring somewhere, and it's not as portable as obviously the portable was. So all in all, worth it, but I have made a sacrifice here, and even though I'm happy with my purchase, it's bittersweet. All right, well, thank you for watching this rambling and incoherent video about my mixed emotions on video game topics. If you enjoy this kind of thing, well, you're a special kind of person. Thanks for watching. Do me a favor, thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Bye.